Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
Today we want to introduce you to the first of two cooperative versions of our games for Blackstone Castle. This is part of the base set of games that we are including in our Kickstarter campaign. We'll start with, Harvey will tell you a little bit about the objective.
Okay, we're assuming that you have either looked at our playthrough of the standard game, competitive game for Blackstone Castle, or have at least read the rules, because we're not going to explain all the rules of the base game here. So if you haven't, you need to look at that first so you can understand a little bit of what we're doing. But the changes for the cooperative game over the base game is that instead of just playing to see who gets to the number of points, the highest number of points on the cards, we're playing to complete a certain number of ploy cards. And we get a different amount of points as we complete cards, but in order to explain that, I want Carly to explain the timing mechanism, because we do have a limited amount of time.
Yeah, so in order to create the pressure to complete, we have started with the castle tokens that are in the game. There are 20 of them, and we put all 20 of them here in a pile that we're calling limbo. At the beginning of each of our turns, we pay one token out of limbo into what we're calling the abyss here. If at any point during the play we need to mark the completion of a task, which takes 2 tokens on the board somewhere, if we can't do that and pay those tokens out of the limbo pile, then we lose. Harvey will explain how we get them into a win condition.
Okay, so when someone completes a ploy card, they take tokens out of the abyss pile and put it over in a nirvana pile. And the way it works is the first ploy card that any player completes is worth 1. So suppose I completed 1 ploy card, I would get to move 1 castle token over to the nirvana pile, and we have to get 16 of them in this pile, okay? Now if I complete a second one, I get to move 2 tokens over, because it's my second one. First one I got 1, second one I got 2. Now suppose Carly at this point completes 1, she would get to move 1 because it's her first one that she's completed. And then her second one's worth 2, and her third one's worth 3, and my third one's worth 3, and so forth. So it's not cumulative. It's not like when I complete 1, it's 1, and then she completed 1, and now that's 2. We're counting separately to see how many tokens we get to move. But together we have to get 16 points. Now if one of us completed 4 ploy cards and the other one completed 3, if you do the math, you'll see that adds up to 16. That's typically how it happens, is one of us gets 4 done, the other one gets 3 done. And that's tough enough to do before all these things are gone out of this pile. But that's what we're trying to do.
Right. So we have played 2 turns each. That's how many tokens we've got. And now it is Harvey's turn.
Yeah, so I start by moving 1 token from the limbo to the abyss pile. And now,
did you take your income?
I actually took my income just before we started the video, so that's the reason I'm over, is because I took my income. But I really need a king card, so you have to build your engine at the same time. If you just go right out building ploy cards, you're not going to have enough engine to finish. So you have to build engine and alternate between that and ploy cards to try to win. And I still need to do an engine task. I need a king card because I don't have enough limits to handle all the tokens and everything. So I'm going to start by paying a wizard card and drawing a power card. And fortunately it is a king card. Didn't have to try again. I got what I needed.
This time.
And okay, so let me see if I can find what I need. On KO, I need an emissary. Well, there you go, right there. I've already got an emissary. Now on L, I need a lion, but not that lion. I need a lion captain. And I do believe the only place I'm going to find that is over here on one of these piles. So, but it's just on L. I can just substitute it, pull it on the board in one of these two places by using the retain vassal action. And I don't have any real reason to keep either of those two on the board, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a knight to retain this one, add it to my other one that I already retained, and draw this one onto the board in its place.
Okay.
And now I do believe I have what I need, so this is what I'm trying to do. So I have to mark it, I have to draw castle tokens from the limbo pile to mark it. So L, lion captain, so this is L, lion captain, and KO, emissary. So that will complete my king card.
Nice.
And now that I have limits of 3, I'm not over on anything, so I'm just gonna stop there and just replace the vassal cards on the board.
You did them out of order?
Hmm?
You just did them out of order?
Oh, you're right. That one should have been here, that one should have been here.
Yep.
And then these go back to the pile.
Okay.
And these go to discard.
And then I pay 1. And difference of play style, he always builds engine longer than I do. I go straight for the kill. I happen to have a ploy card in my hand, and I'm going to try to get this one done this time. I will take my income. I get 2 wizard tokens come in. So I rally my wizards, and I rally my knights.
I might have done
each.
what you were doing, except I was going to have to be throwing things away likely if I did that.
Yeah.
So that didn't make sense to me.
So, I need to get,
Did you move one of these already?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. So, I need to get a castle spy onto exactly the same place that you were working on.
This one there.
Oh, there's one here and here too. Oh,
No,
no,
not
that one's
there.
not. This one. I think you.
Yeah,
You-
but this
you
one
may
would
have
take
just-
you
this one?
flip, move, swap. That's just a
That's just
retain flip.
retain.
That's a little cheaper.
A little cheaper. Okay. Oh, actually, that actually has a double benefit. I'm gonna go ahead and retain this guy, because that's the spot I have to have it anyway. But turns out, it's actually gonna be relatively advantageous. And then I'm gonna, sorry, flip it. And now, because I set this one up last turn, we'll see, I have here a KO Castle Spy, and on C I have a Dragon Emissary. And that completes my first ploy card, which means I
Did we
pull
mark
1.
them?
Oh, no, not yet. There, and it's KO and the Dragon on C.
Okay.
Okay, so, sorry, I'm not doing the discipline properly.
Yeah.
But I do get to move one of these into
Yeah.
Nirvana.
Yes, you do.
So, that's cool.
You have one too many knight
But-
tokens,
I do.
which is why I was so anxious to get the king down and mind over.
Yeah,
that
I
kind of
understand
problem.
that, but I'm gonna have to take a power card now and see if I can't find myself a king. I did. I'll work on whether or not I can do anything with him in a little bit. But look, see this? This is a castle captain.
Oh,
That's
very
what I
good.
just retained,
Yeah.
so woohoo! So is there a lion emissary not face up?
One over
There's
here.
one there. I don't know
Would
if
you
it's
pull it
worth
onto
doing
the board?
Yeah, I could do that.
Because that way you can control it.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
have
yeah.
to draw from that pile, and I may not put it where you want it.
That's true. I don't care about him for this. I was just looking at him for retaining him.
Oh, you just want to retain him.
I
Well,
was
then it
thinking
won't
about
matter where it
No,
goes.
it won't matter. But let me see if there's something else that does matter. That one's okay.
Well, can you just do a move?
Here,
the
I'm gonna
position?
just guard him. Well, no,
Why?
actually, it's not the right orientation anyway.
Besides, why
So,
would you?
yeah.
we're cooperating.
Oh, no,
If you don't want it moved, just tell me.
Just all right. Now let's see. Do we have a castle captain on the board? We do. At the opposite end of the board from where I want to be. Well,
You just want to start moving it?
I do. That's what I'm going to do. That's one. So, that's what I'm going to do on this turn. Now I'm going to replace. So, and so. You get that. And these go back to our very precious limbo pile. So, how's your play card looking? You got a play card?
Oh boy. Yes. One side of it needs that. The other side of it needs that. Well, there is one right here.
Yeah.
And it only needs to be on A, so that's okay.
Oh, that's all right. That's a good location then. And you could bring this one in.
And that one would need to be on BS.
Mm.
You know what?
Take a little scooching to get it there.
Well, but look. For 2 nights, I need one of these anyway. For 2 nights, I'm going to put this there and then retain it. So I'm getting
Right.
2 things done with the
Yeah.
same effort. Because I need
Okay.
that anyway. I
Right.
do not have enough nights to get the other one that I need. So I cannot complete it this turn because I can't
Okay.
retain the other card.
Okay.
Which probably means I needed another night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But unless you
I
can
tell
do
you
it for
what.
almost free.
But I kind of had to make sure that card went there.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, the problem with this one is I need a knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I think maybe I can I do it with a wizard? I can do this with 2 wizards. I can't finish this one, but look at this. I'm going to take a wizard to swap these 2 so that I can get a captain on K.
Okay.
And I had to do it in that order because now I have to swap this direction to get a lion on C.
There you go. Yeah.
And if I'd done it the other way, this one would end up in the wrong place.
Right.
But now I have a
Captain.
lion on C and a captain on K, and I have my Phoenix Scout already saved up to pay for the extra night card.
Okay.
So even though I couldn't complete one of these, I'm going to help my engine so that I get a little bit more oomph to finish off,
Okay.
and I don't get to choose where that goes.
Right. That's okay. I'm just retaining that one, so.
Well, let's see, and we're gonna move one of these over here for you. I get one more turn, and you get this turn and one more turn. And every one of them has to complete a ploy card or we lose.
Because we still need 3 more.
Yeah, so you gotta complete one now, or we lose. And then if you do, I have to complete one, or we lose. And then you have to complete another one, or we lose.
It isn't looking real great right this second.
No, it's not. And
so,
I really need this card. I
2
need to retain
wizards.
this.
And 1, 2, 3, 2 nights. Sorry.
Yeah, if
I
you
need 2
can't leave
nights.
this one on the board, then I'll be probably be hosed.
Well, it's okay. I'm going to be hosed a long time before you are, so it's not a problem. I'm going to take this one because I need to retain the other requirement.
Yeah.
I've got 2 requirements, so I should be at least able to meet the requirements there. All right, so we start with that. I
Okay.
don't see how I'm going to have this twice, though. Yeah, feeling looking good. And then I need a lion captain, and I don't see any of them on the board.
Nope. You're gonna have
Okay.
to draw another card.
I need another card. Way more than I need a lion captain. This is a king card.
If this isn't playable.
It's a ploy.
A ploy and playable.
And playable, we have to see. All right. Yeah.
You do-
Okay, that one's easy. That one's
They
easy
do have
so
to
far.
replace this before you do anything else.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I believe I can do this. Okay, so let's see. What I
Delay the
need to do
inevitable.
first, yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Let's see if either of these guys is, okay, that one has to come in.
Okay.
Because I might
You might
need to be
need
the
that.
flip side for
Yeah.
retaining next time. All right, so LE needs a dragon spy. Bam. One night. And then BO needs a lion scout who's sitting right there. And
Just
so
retain him
I'm
and
gonna
move.
retain him here. I sure do wish that was something that was more useful to me. And then I'm gonna scooch him. Whoop. And then I've got an LE, Dragon Spy, and a BO, Lion Scout. And I can pay the Castle Captain and the Castle Spy. And then I put this out and this out, and I am done for this turn.
And you get to move 3 of these over to there.
1, 2, 3.
We should
And
be at
now
9.
We are at 9. 7 more.
First I have to get my 3.
Yeah.
I'll move 1 over here. This is gonna be my last turn. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's 3 for me to work with, and then on her turn there'll be 2, and then when it gets back to me, there will not be 2, so I will not be able to complete anything. So I have to get 1 done now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get 3 wizards and 3 knights.
Let's see how many. Oh, I didn't make mine.
If I can finish mine, I have to start preparing for your final play.
Yeah. Because I need.
Because you really have to
I need to
cooperate to make
retain-
this work. I have to have,
Let's see how long you're doing.
oh boy. Oh wow, BS, that's the card I need. It's already in place, right where it needs to be.
Yeah, but you did that last time.
Yeah.
You set that up for yourself.
Oh yeah, that's why.
It's not magic, it just happened. You've been working on that.
Okay, now is there a dragon emissary? I see no dragon emissaries, other than the other side of this one, like I said. Unless there happened to be another castle
no.
spy that I could use instead of that one.
Okay,
There's one here,
yep.
but I don't, and then this one, I would have to get that one over to
Here's a
A.
castle spy too. This is a castle spy.
But it
This
has
is
to be,
a
it has to be
castle
on BS. It has, so the only one I have a reasonable chance of, see,
This
this one
one's the
takes
closest one.
1, 2, 3, 4 chips. 1, that's only flip. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Either one's 4. That's got 1 flip. This also has 1 flip.
A flip and a
A
swap.
flip and a swap.
Well, this one's shortest path is swapping also.
Yeah, but that
But
actually
it
is.
could move.
But I have more wizards than knights.
Oh, you do?
So it's
Oh,
probably
okay, so
the
when,
right thing.
yeah. So flip swap is okay. It
But
doesn't
one of
really-
the problem is,
They're the same.
one of these has to be to retain this.
Okay,
I have to do
just
that.
go ahead and do that. That's
Now I've
okay, I
got
need
these
one of those
today.
too. Yeah, I don't see it.
There's not enough. I can't do it.
You can't get there?
Well, even if I move this one up, I can't get this one all the way over to A.
No. Well, can't you?
I can get this one over to A, and then I can't move this one up. Which pick?
So you've got
pick your poison.
flip, swap, scooch,
And then
swap.
flip and scooch, and then this one gets stuck one step short. Unless I had another wizard.
Yeah.
I do have it. Maybe I've
I
got it.
think you've got it.
Okay, let's just go ahead and start
Let's
it.
start.
I'll swap and flip.
Scooch. And then swap. No, that doesn't help you.
Well, no, it does. It does. 'Cause, I mean, this got it. I got this there without using up my other
Right.
knight.
And then you
Yeah, I'm
scooch and swap.
But it's on the wrong side.
Oh. So close.
Okay, one more wizard, and I could
so
have flipped it without I had this card. So I
We
came up-
lose. Wah, wah.
and then you just tried to complete yours, but that was excruciating.
So that's how you play this version of the
Blackstone
King's
Castle.
Quest in Blackstone Castle. So we hope you enjoyed it, and please back us on Kickstarter. Thank
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.